Hello guys, once again we are talking about HTML. So let's keep going with our HTML presentations. Today is the 4th or the 5th, I'm not sure, I can't keep track of the numbers, but anyway, we're going to talk today about the main components of every single website you see on the web, which is what? HTML main components. So what did that mean, main components? Okay, let me give you a quick example. Let's go back to the previous thing we created last time. Last time we created this file with the H tag. We were talking about the 3 different tags, the H1 and the HR and the BR. So let's anyway, now I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this hello world that we created last time in the last video. I'm gonna save, I'm gonna reload. You see nothing now. Today we're talking about the main components of every single website you see. First of all, we're using we have 2 different types of HTML, HTML4 and HTML5. So HTML5, you start your document by putting this on the top. You see the less than sign and the greater than, and then the exclamation mark, doc type HTML. That's, you are telling the system that we are using HTML5. As a matter of fact, now most of the people are using the most recent version, which is HTML5. So this is the first thing we do here on the top of the top of the page. Then after that, you're going to put the HTML tag, the HTML tag, which is the opening tag and the closing tag. So I'm going to put here HTML tag. This is the open and the closing. And everything you type must be between the open tag HTML and the close tag. Every single HTML page or website must have 2 main components. 2 main components, the brain and the body. What does that mean, 2 main components? To make it simple for you guys, let's just give you a quick example. Like every single house you build must have what? Have some main components, like what? Like the door, the windows, the roof, and the wall. All houses must have those 4. You cannot find a house without a door, or without window, or without a roof. Every house must have this. But not every house has a balcony, for instance. Not every house has a front yard. Not every house has a swimming pool. So I'm talking about the main components, like the roof, the wall, the doors, and the window. So in the same sense, every single website you build must have 2 main components, the body and the brain. So let's put the body. The body actually represented by the tag says body. Here's body tag. And we have also the brain tag is represented by the head, H-E-D, head, not header. So we have the head and the body, which is the brain and the body. Anything you want the user to see, or anything you want it to be shown on the web, must be between the 2 body tags. What does that mean? Objects. I'm talking about like videos, audios, text, buttons, all kind of objects must be between. Let me give you a quick example. Let's go through an example. So I'm going to put an H tag here, H1 tag, and I'm going to say this is my main page. Oops, my main page. Okay, now I'm going to save, and then I'm going to reload so you can see here, this is my main page. So anything you put between those 2 bodies, 2 body tags, it will appear on the website. Okay, if this is the case with body, and we're going to talk more about that. If this, what's the head? What's the brain? Let me show you an example of the brain. So the brain here, I'm going to put like, let's say, I'm going to put a title tag. I'm going to put a title tag. The title tag, and in the title tag between the open and the close, I'm going to put this is my title. Okay, I'm going to save. Now, when I reload the page here, you're not going to see that this is my title here on the web, but you're going to see it on the top. You notice here it says it says index.html. That's the name of the file. So when you that when you reload this, that's gonna appear instead of that index HTML. Let's do that. So I'm gonna go just click here, then reload. You see here, this is my title. So anything you have like in the title, between the title tags, it's gonna appear here on the top of this tab. The head or the brain most likely deals with search engine. It will have a description about the site. It will have the name of the site. It has all the metadata. And in next video, I'm gonna talk in details about that. But I want you to know in this video two things: that the main two components on every single website is the brain and the body, or the head or the body. And anything you want the user to see on the web, it must be between the two body tag. Anyway, I will talk more about the head in the next video. So I will see you guys in the next video.